Okay, well thank you very much for joining me for this highly prestigious interview.
Well, basically, advocacy is...
I think I'd probably explain it as just support, really, and giving people a voice.
Basically, it's just like people that want to talk on your behalf if you're not confident to talk about things.
It's a service to voice the concerns or any issues you are having to people you might not be able to say yourself.
Yeah, and just someone to turn to and who's there when you need them. It's basically trying to go into someone to try and get your point across.
They give you information that you may have trouble accessing, and they fight your corner, and they liaise with people who are quite high up and help you.
Yeah, they're pretty much like people who defend you in court and stuff, and they're not that serious. They're just people that help you if you're young. Basically through foster care.
I found it out because of social services on my mates.
Yeah, they found it pretty much the same way, through foster care.
I was through my social worker.
Mine was through volunteering.
And again, my social worker.
Through my social worker.
So is it good that you found out through your social worker? Is that the right way to go about it, do you think?
No, I think we should find out from our school and our social workers.
The schools? Okay. So that means that the advocacy agencies need to talk to schools and stuff a bit more.
Yeah.
I think it gives them a voice, to be honest with you. It helps build confidence, definitely.
Yeah, confidence and just knowing that there's a safety net under you just helps a lot.
Give you the support you might not be able to necessarily give yourself.
Well, sometimes young people don't know the technical jargon and the technical words, and they're not really confident talking to adults, so they can just get help by asking someone to help them.
For the troubles.
Okay.
It gives them advice.
Gives them advice.
Yeah.
Well, when I first come into care, I didn't know really what to say to my carers. I didn't know whether I'd be able to say certain things, and then I guess it helped because then I had someone that would kind of take the words out of my mouth and put it into theirs and talk to people about these things.
When I first went into advocacy, I was really it wasn't that I was scared of going into meetings or whatever. It was just I didn't know how to word things. I thought I sounded stupid, and it gave me the confidence to speak out without being bothered.
Yeah, mine was all about confidence as well, because I'd been bullied in school, so my self-confidence was all to the ground, destroyed. But then with coming to have somebody to talk to, it just built it right up and I feel a different person.
And my advocacy was to help me get back in touch with my sisters and brothers who I had lost through a foster issue. It really helped me, give me the confidence and the hope I needed that I would again see them.
I'm definitely more confident, more outgoing. I've got my self-esteem back, I used to be really nervous, I used to be really sensitive. I wouldn't really make friends easily, but I found a lot of friends through advocacy, and it's a great feeling to be able to help other people.
Yeah. It's helped me a lot more than I thought it would.
Yeah, that's good. So would you kind of say you think kind of without an advocate you'd be in a worse place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it easier to access, really.
It should be advertised more for more young people and like different age groups and different groups, such like illegal immigrants should have like voices as well, because like they are illegal, so it's kind of hard for them.
Not really.
More information.
More information?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like before or during or overall
Before.
a bit more information?
Before it.
Before you went in, so it would be
Yeah.
nice to know earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I would have probably liked to have heard about it before I actually like went into care.
You keep stealing my answers.
I would have I don't know, I think it should have been more known to people who were having difficulties, not just people in care.
Yeah, because like I've never been in care, and I think I could have done with NIAS when I was still in school, because that help came, even though it came at a good time, it was a little bit late, to be honest.
I would love for advocacy to be more well advertised, because a lot of young people don't realise the services that they can have, and also I think there needs to be better funding, because there are so many children and young people who need an advocate, but because of financial difficulties, unfortunately there just aren't enough at the moment for every young person to suit every person's needs.
I definitely think their advertising could be a lot better than it is, so people who need it know where to go, because you don't always know where to go.
I don't know.
More people.
More people knowing about it,
Yeah.
and more advocates, or that as well.
Yeah, I think more people our age would be better, really, as well.
What,
More
knowing
people know
about
about it, but no more advocates as well.
it? More advocates as well.
Yeah.
But this is really hard to talk.
Yeah, so we can kind of sit down and talk.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would make it more accessible. I would make sure that there are advocates in every area of Wales, and make sure that they are only a phone call away or an email away, and people can go to local offices and drop in to see their advocates, and they will always be there for them, basically.
Yeah, also like well, maybe they could like be a phone call away, but I think it'd be a lot better if they could always come out face to face and it was just like one company, because like there's all sorts of companies like battling against each other, but their main concern is young people and they're like not confident, so why can't you just like be all one company?
Making it easier to access.
Definitely be the advertising again, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Advertising, maybe all the jargon.
I would advise that young person to talk to a teacher or a social worker or somebody they trust, and not to keep it to themselves. And even if that's not possible, there are always great helplines like Childline or the Samaritans, which would give some really good advice.
I would tell them to go to Aftercare or to go to Voices on Care and try and get some help with advocacy. Like,
I would obviously make sure if I could help in any way, because we're all training to be peer advocates. But then if I couldn't help, I would say maybe turn to someone you trust as well, like friends or family, And then if that was also not somewhere they felt comfortable, I would like say something like NIAS or Youth View or something, or Click.
I would definitely signpost NIAS or Mike or somewhere that helps in advocacy.
I think I'd like kind of share my experience going through like a lack of confidence, and then go into it and like say, well, you know, like draw a storyboard and say, well, this is me when like I was first coming to care. I was nervous. I was like shy. I didn't really want to talk to anyone. As far as I know, I'd just been taken away from my parents. But then like actually talking to someone helps you express your feelings. So I just like persuade them sort of thing into advocacy.
I think there's a lot of people, like not necessarily children in care or whatever, that just need a chat, and even if NIAS can't really help or an advocacy team can't help, they can still be there. I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
And you are loved.
I don't know, just maybe don't be in a rush to grow up.
I think I would have like kind of said, use advocacy straight away instead of like waiting like a month or two, because then like I would have been like more confident, and I would be like sort of bombing sort of thing. I'd be full of energy, talk to anyone, wouldn't care what anyone thought about me, because I'd be like so much more confident and I wouldn't be so nervous.
I'd probably tell myself that it's not my fault, because it's very common for people, I think, to think, oh, is this something I've done? Is it my fault? Is it my problem? And it's not. And not to beat myself up too much.
Yeah, I think I'd also say like, oh, well, you know, like Dan said, oh yeah, it's not my fault, and like talk a lot. So like then like you meet new people, and like just try and communicate with more people, and like ask more questions to people, like why was I here? Why have you brought me in now and not like later and not earlier?
Don't be so scared, because it's not all that bad.
Enjoy being young, don't wish your life away, and don't worry about the bullies, they go away.
It honestly gets better. As much as it may be hard at first, it does get 10 times better.
I knew about this sooner.
Tell you about advocacy sooner.
Trust more people.
So what, sorry?
Trust more people.
To trust more people.
Yeah.
Is it hard when you first go in trying to trust people?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and kind of over time that gets easier and that gets
Mhm.
easier. So
But
is that something you think advocacy has helped out with?
Yeah, but I find though, like with the governments and stuff, they think they know about us, all of us, and like they know how care is and stuff, but they don't. Unless they've been in the same place exactly as us,
Yeah.
then they
think-
won't know how we are.
They think they know about it, but if they haven't been in the same experience of us, then they're not going to know, are they?
No.
Yeah, they're gonna just go back to their own house, and
Yeah.
then
We're
really
just gonna
job's a
laugh,
job, and
basically.
then they go back to their own family and think, oh, we haven't done that, really.
So do you think it's important to have kind of events like this and chances
Yeah.
for you guys to help
Out.
to
Yeah,
young?
definitely. Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. So is there anything else you want to say?
Like that has helped me a lot, and like I always used to do self-harming and stuff because I thought no one likes me, and like I'm not because I've had a hard upbringing because like my parents left me at the hospital when I was born, but like I started to grow over that a bit more now, so
And that's good. There's something like advocacy in general has kind of helped out with.
yeah.
Oh, that's good news.
You would get to take selfies in the mask.